You don't need to worry about rhyme. The rhyme game is kind of run off to the rap world. If you do rhyme in your poetry, it's kind of a bonus, but I wouldn't worry about it. To keep it short, you want your poem to be about this big. That's the size of your Instagram. Want to learn how to write poetry like me? Of course you do. First, you're going to need a few things. Pen. You're going to need paper. You're going to need a typewriter. Well, you don't need a typewriter, but it's good to have just in case your poem sucks. It still looks cool. And coffee and or whiskey. And the last ingredient, which is probably the most important, life experience. Why is life experience so important? Otherwise, people would be writing poems about their Tonka toys or Legos. I think it's safe to say that you don't even need to think about writing poetry until someone's ripped out your heart. Alright, let's get going. First off, you need inspiration. I like to think about maybe an ex-loved one or someone you long for. Alright, so I'm going to think of someone and just write the first thing that comes to mind. Sometimes it takes a little while to get there, you know? You just want to get creativity flowing. She was like a flower on the hillside of my heart knoll, and all the nutrients of my knoll did fertilize her petals until she was a bitch. Poetry's stupid. Poetry's for sissies and people who aren't willing to get over themselves. And some days, poetry just isn't your thing. You shouldn't write poetry every day. Sometimes it takes like 2 or 3 poems for the right one to come out. If you're still kind of stumping around poems, you just know it's not honest, it's not good. You can dive into maybe like some more personal activities. Let's just check out said girl's Facebook. See how she's doing. Still hot. Same friends. Same smile. Who is Kyle? He likes all of her photos. This is the part where if you want to switch from drinking tea and you want to switch to whiskey, you can. You can do that at any time. Honestly, who names their kid Kyle? I don't like to name who I'm thinking about. It's safe to use pronouns like she, girl. Ah shit, dear girl. I was just thinking about you while the moonlight was dancing across my eyebrows. That old moonlight is dancing across your lips right now too. Just me and you and the moon. Well, shit, that's poetry. It's hard being a good poet. I don't know why we write poetry. Maybe I just want everyone to realize that we're all just sitting under the same moonlight. Then just throw that shit on Instagram so people feel bad for you or something. Because the thing about being a poet is you experience more life than everyone else. No one else gets it. That's why it's so hard being a poet. People should cut poets a break.